Hello. Okay, I hope everyone can hear me. Okay, we're live now. Have Daniel with me.
Are we though?
Yes, yes. So we need to talk louder, okay?
Why?
Because people can hear us,
Okay.
okay?
Mhm.
So today I would like to show you my latest purchases. I will show you what I've done. Not all my whips, but some of them. And I will show you my finish. Then we just will chat with each other and we'll see how it will go. I don't have much time, but we will manage
To do?
in 1 hour.
1 hour?
Yeah. But Daniel will go to bed
Okay.
earlier. He just came to say hi. Say hi to my followers.
Hi. I thought I'm gonna be through all of this.
Well, you can stay longer, but you don't know anything about cross stitch.
Yeah.
So I think we will start from my purchases. It will be interesting for you to see, and then I'll show my finish, okay? Hello everyone. Daniel, you see people say hi to you.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to find the live chat in my computer here, so I will see who is talking to me better, because the chat will go faster and I will not be able to see all the comments. So Daniel, you can tell them anything you want to about your school. Tell them what's happened to you today with your school, with all your tests.
Oh, I hate the system here.
Not stop hating system here. They lost all your tests that you have to.
Yeah, I was doing my tests.
Uh-huh.
And so from there, I sent them all, did the right thing, I verified it, everything like that. And only then I realized that my teacher didn't get them.
So you have to
And-
redo all over again, all your tests, right?
Well, yeah. And then she says, what does she say? That she found it?
No, she did not find it.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
I'm so sad about that then.
anyway, it's okay. So I will show you my latest purchases, and mostly Lunarte, and I'll show you my whips. So first one is, I don't know the name, Home and a Garden series, Hydrangea on a Bench.
Hydrangea.
Hydrangea, this is blue flowers, violet flowers. And before, I've seen that chart. Leonardo has a chart in some designs, and they have a kit. And I was thinking to buy or not to buy. They were the chart was like $5, and I did not get it. And now I saw discount on one of Ukrainian websites, and I decided to get it because here all the threads, fabric, and everything. I don't have to think about anything. It was pretty cheap, so I've got this kit. And on the back you can see thread here, and it's very nice design. You can place it anywhere you want to. It will match every design. It's very how you call it,
It's very colorful.
no, it's colorful. I forgot word. Anyway, it suits everywhere. It's I like this design anyway, and I saw it stitched, and that's why I've got it. I decided to get it. The next one was actually my wish list kit. It's called another hydrangea. Actually, you can put them together, but there is a series: fuchsia, then apple trees, flowers.
Apple trees.
Yes, and this is just called hydrangea, and it's a pretty big size. They show here roses which are new right here, and some flowers here. Maybe they will match together, but I have other designs which will look together. They're like trio, and this one was really long time kit on my wish list. That's why I decided to get it as well, because of those discounts. And take it, Susie,
Okay.
because she will move my tripod.
Come here. Here's Susie,
Yeah, here is Susie. She doesn't want to sleep.
our little snake.
You can take her to bed and go to sleep.
I'll just take her to bed. I
Okay?
want to share a fact with your friends.
Давай, давай. Another design I've got because of my current whip. I think you haven't seen, but I'll show you right now. It's a Sarah Moon. And I could not get it before because it was long time out of print. Now you can see and you can purchase it for original price. You don't have to pay double. And she will be definitely on my wall. And I like her so much. I think she also have hydrangea in her hands. And I'll show you what I'm stitching now.
Mommy, when can I share the fact with your friends?
What kind of fact, Daniel?
About animal. About an animal.
Okay, you can share right now because I'm looking for my whip. Where did I put it?
Okay.
Because I prepare for you guys. 1 second, you can share fact. 1 second.
Okay. So guys, there's like a butterfly called like blue something. I forgot the other thing. So the name. So I don't actually know the real name of it, but I do know it's starting with like blue something. So it's starting out with a caterpillar, and below it it's dangerous. It's like so dangerous. There's ants, but then they do the most dangerous thing they'll do ever in their lives. They will go down with a silk of thread down, and an ant comes by to find them to take back to the nest. And so that's what the caterpillar wants. I didn't actually get it at first, but now I get it. And then they take them back. They mimic the sounds of their larvae, and they look like larvae. So they feed them, feed them, feed them. Once they get to a certain stage, they can mimic the words of their queen. So they're treated like royalty.
Okay, where did you see that? Okay, Daniel, move. I found the
Okay.
kit. You can go to bed with Susie.
Wait, no, I'm not done.
Why now? Okay, sorry.
So I found this fact in our planet.
Okay,
So yeah.
you done?
Yeah.
Okay. Иди спать.
Okay.
So this kit I'm stitching currently, and you probably have seen in my, it's not my start kit, it was in my last year, I just started summertime. So this is Sarah Moon I'm stitching now. I'll show you how she looks like because I did some stitches on her, not much, but I just had mood and I wanted to change my routine. And I was looking through all my whips and I decided to pick her. So this is so far she is, and I thought she will be as easy as other Lunarte kits, but maybe the part I'm stitching right now was not that easy. Still I like her because she will be interior design and not design, she will match any design. I forgot the name in English, but yes, she is not that bright as Dimensions kids, and that's why I like Lanarte. After many years, you will like her, you will still enjoy seeing her, and your eyes won't be tired from versatile. Yeah, maybe. And the fabric is printed, it's not hand dyed, it's printed. On the other side, you can see it's white and it feels like a ribbon. Same was in my African lady, and I would not advise you to iron on a front side because I tried and my iron stick to the fabric. That's why I did not risk to try it more, and I iron from another side because I made picture. I'll share it on Instagram, and you will see she's very pretty. And you stitch with one thread over two. It's linen. I think it looks like 30-second count. Yes. So these two ladies, they will be together. There are many Sarah Moon designs from Lanarte, and you can Google and you can read about this lady. She has very interesting history, and maybe one day I will tell you because there no much to see on YouTube, but you can read, and like always, all these ladies there have very interesting story and biography. And threads, I'll show you very little. This kit is like fits in this plastic bag. There are very few threads because you stitch with one thread, obviously. So it's like nothing compared to other kits that take lots of space in your cupboard or somewhere where you store it. And the chart is huge. I had to cut it because this extra paper, it's too much. I mean, it's not even, you can see her face bigger than mine. And yeah, I don't like so much paper on my hoops or on my Q-snap. That's why I cut it and um, I will cut all that stitched place because I don't need it anymore. Very few back stitch. That's why I like Lanarte for these things. You don't have to go back and do back stitch, and you don't have to worry about this. Sometimes in dimensions kits takes me like a week, depends on the design, to do back stitch. Here you just stitch and you forget about everything. Also, it's not full coverage, therefore you will not spend as much time as on other designs. It's really designed for maybe a month or less, depends how much time you spend for cross stitching. And my last design I purchased, I have more, but it will come later. Sorry for the noise, but I have to put this all inside so I don't lose it. And some pieces here. I just left number in case you would like to know, because there is no name, but there is a number. It's Lanarte kit, and there is a number you can Google, or just search Sarah Moon Lanarte, and they will give you lots of variety of designs like I did. And the last one, I don't know if I have here people who subscribe me for a while, because you remember I've stitched my last design from Lanarte was African woman, and this is another African lady. I did not open that kit, maybe it will be glare, and she's really pretty. I want to show you closer. And she stitched, I saw her stitched, and that's why I've got her, because she's really pretty. They will be together sometimes on the wall, because I don't think they will be always there, but I just would like to see them side by side. I think that's it with my purchases. I will show you other designs which I would like from Lanarte, and I did show them on my previous stream with my Russian subscribers, Russian speaking subscribers. And I think this one is pretty famous because you all will recognize her. I think it's afternoon reading, because I don't see the name. I don't see name anywhere. But anyways, there is a chart as well, and at one point it was like $45 on eBay, and I said no way, I will get it for myself. And then I saw the whole kit here in the store in Ukraine, and I get it because here Lanarte much cheaper than anywhere else, I think. And you can buy through local eBay as well. It's a little bit risky, but you will get a deal if everything will be okay. So far, everything is okay. And yeah, I like this lady a lot. I really like. I remember. I think Lisa from New Zealand. She was teaching her, and I was like, after her, I was like really searching for this design. Especially, I like this type of designs. I started actually from Lanarte kids, and that's why I stitch the way I stitch, because on the instructions you can see all the stitches, and it's different from other kits. Okay, let me go through your chat and I will say hi to all of you because I'm talking. I could make a video this way. Okay, Ina, hi. Привет. Because some people who can speak Russian and English, they watch me as well. I'm so glad to see them. Hi, Andrea C. Hi, Andrea. And all people who are whom I'm watching, I'm glad to see them as well. They're watching me. I'm saying hi to everyone because there are lots of hi. Maureen, say I'm saying hi to you as well, and I'm very pleased to see you're here. Yeah, I see someone from Verona, New York. Yeah, we live in New York City, then we moved to Buffalo for 6 months, and you remember me from there probably. Okay. Susie went to bed because it's her time to sleep. Hi, Rika. Rika, I'm waiting for Stube from you, not from Stube, stream, live stream. It'll be fun to watch. Hi from Turkey. Hi from Denmark. People from all over. Do you stitch all the kits you buy? Sometimes I have them for so long and that I change my mind and I don't want to do them after all. You know, so far all the kits I have, I maybe don't want to stitch a couple of them. And if I don't like some of them, I just will sell them on Instagram. I just did restash and lots of kits I sold not because I don't like them anymore, because I know I have a lot. So I put all my kits together and I went through and I decided I would definitely will stitch it if I would have like 5 kits, but because I have so much, I decided this one I will not stitch and this way I will stitch. But I maybe will have 1 or 2 which one I will not stitch, and I sold them long time ago. And there is very nice store, online store called eBay. You can put all your kits you don't like anymore and you can sell them if you are in the United States, because it's um, not profitable to sell them from another part of the world. But I see that people sell them from UK. If you have some unique kits, people will pay for expensive delivery, maybe from Australia as well. I see some people selling lots of from Australia. I think they have local eBay, and there you can go and there you can sell your kits. Well, I don't know how many people don't like their kits or maybe charts anymore. What do you do? I'm selling them, or maybe you can give to, if you have a channel or Instagram, you can make a giveaway. And you, I don't like to give something I don't like to my friends as a gift, but this is also an option. How many ladies have you done? Diana asking me. Well, I started from ladies because I originally liked them in cross stitch. I cannot count right now. There are more than 30, it's for sure. If you count mermaids as ladies, then definitely more than 40. And I have to count in my head because I stitch lots of Lonarte kits in the beginning, and some of them you've seen, and some of them I need to put all together all my cross stitch and show you and share with you. Hello from California. Hello, California. I'm so jealous you have such a fun, sunny and warm weather now. Well, we actually have great weather here as well. The only thing you cannot go outside a lot, but we do when I need to walk a dog. The Mirabilia behind you. I have this in my whip. Did you chronic metal or petite treasure? And when did you did the beading? Did you use invisible thread or floss? I only use invisible thread because I don't like to see, especially on a big beads, I don't like to see floss. Second of all, I started with invisible thread, so I don't know any other difference. I cannot judge, I cannot say anything. And I use everything what was called for, and this was my first Mirabilia. And she's my favorite. I reframe her, not reframe her, I redone her because her fabric was not straight, not stretched perfectly. That's why I frame it in Michaels, and I asked them to redo like 3 times. It was still waves on the fabric, and then I brought it here and they make it right. But yeah, this is my first Mirabilia. Back in days, I did not know anything about. I did not change fabric. I personally like her on original fabric. There are very few designs I like when people replace fabric, when they change it. But exactly for this Mirabilia, it's really hard to um, choose another fabric. You have to be very talented or maybe lucky to see to choose another fabric. Yeah, that's why I use Krennic here. Everything in package was there. Hi Luda, beautiful kids. Daniel is so cute. My grandson is in college. His teacher lost his last quiz. He taken it over now. Hope all is good there. Yes, we are pretty good. Everything is okay. And uh, I am not really upset that what happened to Daniel today is really will hurt him. No, he will repeat it and he will know better. It's okay. He can catch it up maybe on the weekends. He still has his notes in his copybook, so he can use them because when he was counting, everything was in his copybook. So it's okay. Так, Джулия. Привет, очень рада еще одному эфиру. Hi, Julia. Hi from Spain. Nice to see you. Hi, Irina. I'm glad to see you here as well. Thank you for all your compliments to me. Hello from Chicago, USA. Hello. How long do you stitch each of your projects for before you change to next one? Well, it all depends on my mood. I thought I will finish my horses. They're almost done, but then I don't know. I really decided to choose something else. Actually, I wanna show what I'm working right now, so we will have like something to show and talk about. It's my icon. If you remember, I'm stitching her slowly. It's been now 2 years in April. Can't remember which day, but I think it's now somewhere. And I'm working on her. She is I wouldn't say she's super difficult. No, some parts are like height, and some of them are okay. It's not bad, but this is very interesting kit. I prepare myself for a long time, and once I'm stitching, I can't stop. But yeah, it's my plan for this year. I need to finish it, and this is a kit from my challenge, and. Uh, I wouldn't say I'm religious, but I like icons and I like stitching them, and I like to see when women stitching them. The thing is, if you this is orthodox icon, and it's very very strong icon, and when people asking for help, usually we believe it help us. But some people, they're really serious about stitching this kind of icons, and when you do them, when you stitch them, you have to stitch them in certain days. You have to be with a clear mind, and read some prayers before and after, and faces and hands you have to stitch at the very end. So you, if you check some Instagram photos, you will see people stitch everything, and then at the very end they stitch their faces and the hands and feet as well. Whatever you see outside of clothes, you stitch the last. Again, I'm stitching it for my pleasure, and because I like icons and I like them uh, only, not only, I mostly like them from Thea Gouverneur. This is a company based in Holland, in Netherlands. Yeah, it's more correct to say Netherlands. And yeah, I just love them all. I wish I could stitch them all, but they're really not an easy to stitch compared to kits like Lanarte and Dimensions. So I don't know how long I will work on it. Maybe another couple of days. Maybe tomorrow it will be the last day. I don't know. I try to reach that point when I'm still into it, but I don't want to overstitch. Believe me or not, if not YouTube channel, I would stitch one kit only, and maybe maximum two, and that's it. But because I don't know, I could have stitched one kit and show you, but I'm very sure not too many people would like to watch it. And when I see you don't like to see it, I'm not interested to stitch it. This is how my brain works right now. But I still, number one, I have to enjoy it. Number one, it's what I want. I don't care if it's like fancy cross stitch now. I stitch what I want to see on my walls or in my collection, because I think not all of kits I will frame. I count if I'll have like more than 100 of my cross stitch work in my stash, or not in my stash, in my roll, in my cross stitch roll. I don't know any houses or flats or apartments where you can place 100 cross stitch pictures, and they will look amazing all together. It will be either a wall, which I don't know, you have to have a house for a wall. In apartment it's very difficult to do it. That's why I might not frame all my pictures, but of course I want to frame them all. What about you guys? I really want to know answer for these questions, for the question, what do you want to do with all your cross stitch? Because most of them, I know lots of stitchers, they stitch not just one company, they stitch lots of companies, and they're all mixed. I have primitives, for example, I have Mirabilias, I have Lanarte, I have Dimensions, I have many other companies, I have Cricket Collection, well, everything. And to put this all together in on one wall or in one place, it's really hard. So give me ideas, what do you do? Good morning from New Zealand. It's morning there. Oh, good morning. What kind of needles do you use? I basically use all of needles. I even use some needles which are really cheap. I have them mixed in my pincushion, and I choose whatever I need. But my favorites are tulips. I like tulips the most. They are my favorite. But tulips you cannot use for 40 count. Actually, if you see my previous video, I just uploaded what, yesterday. I don't know where you've seen, what time is there by you. So this is a new design I'm stitching, and it will be tablecloth. And this is 40 count. For example, here I'm using needle, I don't even know the name of the company, maybe some very cheap one, but I buy them like 100 needles this is needles from Czech Republic, and they're great quality, and they're I love them for very small count, like 40, 36, and my Mirabilias. I like them for linen, but I cannot stitch with them on Ada. And this is design I'm talking about. It is a French design, and it's called White Roses or Roses Blanches. Very pretty design. It's much brighter in person. So this is from my icon. Let me show you my finish. It's gold petites, and this is how it looks like. You've seen it in my whips. So finally I finished it, and -1 kit from my whips. I have 2 more to finish now, and I will have another 4, but this is the only small design I have from my challenge. The rest will be much bigger, and there are lots of work to do. Like my horses will be number 2. I hope icon will be number 3, and maybe Riolis will be -3, but still there are lots of things to do. And I don't know if you see or not, but I am not happy with the coaching I made, because it's linen, and even I stretch it like really hard. I'll show you how I make coaching on other designs, but this was even hard to show. And I did coaching with invisible thread, so I took that thick thread, and it's like metallic thread, but it's much thicker. It's like Greenick number 8. And yeah, this is my finish. I'm so happy I managed to finish it. And what else? I'm stitching now. The Postman. I started in a car in 2019. Okay, I'll show you. I'll take it out. And I told you I have to restart it, and I stitched it a little bit just to have some stitches, because it was shame I stitch and I have to rip everything off, because those branches you see, I thought they're in the middle. This is how I was thinking outside of the house. It's very, very beautiful design, and it was super popular at one time. It was extremely hard to get it. It was out of print for long time. And then they reprinted for Russian region, well, for Ukraine as well, but I think they buy from Russia. So the minute I got this kit, I decided to start it. And I was in the car, and I did not pay attention. That's why the chart has like 2 sides, and I chose one which was wrong one. And this is my tiny start. Just started from the house. It's in the middle. You see the person there already at the door, and yeah, I'm happy because this is 14 count and 14th count, and it's very easy to stitch. Whatever is on 14th count, for me it's like relaxing cross stitch kit. And what else I wanted to show you today from my stitches? My horses I will show you in a video, will be soon. Oh, I don't know. I'll show you the rest of my Leonard charts, which is like, I think they will match each other if you will place them together or in one room. Because I'm worried in the future about my interior, how it will look like. Let's say in one room I can put lots of Mirabilia and they will make sense, but also you can put something else. But I think like these 2 kids and even Sarah Moon will be great together. And You can see here is a violin with the flowers. Also, rare kit. It's out of print. I was lucky to get it. Hello from New Zealand. Hello. And last one, I was like really dying to start because it's like spring. It's the most dangerous time to um, to stitch the same designs. You always want to start something else. And I have your companion piece stitched. It's in my mom place. Maybe you watch my previous videos and you can see her sister kit. There is an Arabic woman. She's sitting, and the difference between this kit and others that I told you, it's printed linen. No, this is not linen, it's just fabric. 27 count, and you have to start from sometimes there is a cross on a fabric where you can start, or sometimes there are lines where obviously you have to again uh, don't make mistakes. Some people will start like that, and Lunarte should be on the bottom, like here. You can see the silhouette of the lady and you see the arrows. So you have to start from this part somewhere here, and then all the shadow will make sense, will match your stitches. And I miss this kind of designs because I used to stitch lots of them like that on a printed canvas. There are like fruits and vegetables. You stitch the same because I was into ladies. Now I'm into everything. I want to stitch everything, even landscapes as well. Okay, let's go back to your comments. Yes, I periodically get things reframed as well. Well, to me, it's very hard to reframe my designs because I'm thinking it's already framed. It's been like for 10, 15 years. Yes, I would like to reframe them, but then I better will frame something else because it's okay. And then I wish I can reframe some of my work because after 15, 20 years, pictures being in an old frame, um, they will need another either stretching or frame, or maybe you would like to change the glass as well. I have some designs framed and I don't want to reframe them, but some of them I do want to reframe, and it's always a choice either to frame new one or an old one. Thank you for congratulations with my finish. Hello from Geneva. Hello, hello. Yani, hello from Mexico. I'm super happy to see you here. Uh, you have inspired me to do the Mirabilia design behind you. I currently own 7 of them and 6 lavender and lace. Well, I do have lots of lavender and lace, but I only started one, and I would like to stitch all the ladies from Mirabilia because I stitch lots of mermaids. I decided to stitch now one mermaid and one lady, and we'll see how it will go because I like also lots of ladies from Mirabilia, and yeah, like I have lots of mermaids already. It's now I have little break, but I will always have Mirabilia in my whip. Again, hello from New Zealand. I think New Zealand just woke up. The Lanarte Arabian woman, yes, the one I stitch first. You fall in love, okay, you'll fall in love with that design. I need to finish her and Nefertiti. Yes, I've seen Nefertiti, someone actually from New Zealand stitched, no, from Australia, one lady. I used to watch her, and she doesn't upload lots of videos anymore, but yeah, she stitched Nefertiti. I think the one we are talking about, because there are a few Nefertiti. And they have also companion pieces, and they're very rare now, but you still can get them. I was thinking to buy her as well, but she was super expensive. I decided to get another 3 kids. So I was itching to start another Dimensions kit. This one, Twilight Skull. It's very, very beautiful design, and originally it called, no, the chairs, they're from New York State. And me and my husband wanted to go there. Not me and my husband, I wanted to go there. And he told me there's nothing to see, there are only mountains. And then people told me, no, he's wrong, it's very pretty there. And the name of this chair is something from A. It's a very long word, I can't pronounce it. Adirondacks, I think. So those chairs were created there. I googled, and in United States you have them everywhere on the, especially next to the river, next to the ponds, next to the lakes. They're very, very nice. And also I remember in Buffalo they had like super huge chair, like Adirondacks chair, and I sat on it and I asked Daniel to make a picture of me. I should find that picture and upload it somewhere in my Instagram. But yes, I first hated this design. Like I like whenever I saw it, like it's not my design. I don't like it. But then I saw it stitched, and I did not change my mind. Yes, it was okay, but it's definitely not for me. And then when I found out this kit was out of print, it was like I was like insane. I want to get this so much, and I found for a very, very good price, and I'm still happy I own it. And I open it and I look at the chart. I'm like, okay, I have now 10 dimensions in my stash. This is just another kit, same chart, just little bit different threads. I need to finish, not to finish, to make a progress on my current whips. Yes, Paul texting me that I lock him in a bedroom. He's in pyjama or naked. um, do you prefer stitching on Aida or linen? It depends. Sometimes I miss Ada, but after stitching on Ada for a long time, it was not hard to stitch on linen. But when I started stitching on linen, I saw my crosses looking. Paul, stop texting me. I saw my crosses looking better on linen, and I thought I will never stitch on Ada ever again. But then I missed Ada, and I came back. It was like weird to stitch on Ada. And now I'm like 50-50. Whatever I have in my kit, I don't even wanna replace it anymore because it's extra money. Again, linen is expensive now. Some designs don't even require linen. It's okay. Like this design, there are very little space you don't stitch. Like here, people standing like 1 meter or 1.5 meter won't even recognize it's stitched on linen or on Ada. So I don't see any reason why to change it to linen. But always on linen, things looking like more vintage or more neat and nice and softer. Yes, I would say softer because Ada gives that look like rough little bit, I think. Okay, приветик. Так, I'm gonna finish my live stream soon because it's time for me to go to bed. Not to bed, I wanna stitch a little bit. I also have to clean everything, and Paul start playing with comments. I did show my clay collection. I have it in my drawer. You wanna see? I'll show you because it's right next to me. But I do have some of them in my whips. It's on 1 second. I hope I will not lose any of them. This is my box for mermaid, Mirabilia mermaid. And okay, you want me to show one by one? I'll show slowly so you can see. I don't buy last Kim needle minders because I have them a lot, and I'm not a huge collector like others. I know some people, they have like really huge collection. I don't have much, and I keep them all here. Again, I took them for pictures, I took them for whips, and my favorites lately, these insects. I don't know, I can't remember how you call them again. Firstly, I wasn't into dragons at all. I was only in flowers, and look, I have mostly now dragons. I'll show you closer because it will be hard for me to show one by one. I hope they won't fly away. And I still like flowers, but I really like dragons now. Again, this is not all my collection. Some of them somewhere else, and some of them in States still with my friend who helped me to. She's my dealer anyway. And yeah, these are all my collection. I don't know if it's possible to see, but you can see there are now a little bit differences here. She sometimes do them, she editing them, and I think the more she's doing them, the better they are. And she's very talented. I like her latest how you call it, for the scissor fob. Yes, she made such a gorgeous scissor fob with a box for needles, and I think there was a dragon. But I'll show you my favorites. I like these colors, and I have lots of purple ones like these ones. I really like pansies, and everything looks like I have pansies somewhere else. It's definitely not all I have. I don't know where they are, but there are flowers. Oh, they're here. They are. You can see it here. I like them so much. When I saw them for the first time, I was like, I need them. I need them so much. And these two look similar. And she does lots of similar ones. And I know everyone crazy now about them, and lots of people try to be like her. But to me, Kim is talented, and she has her own way to do them, and I like her way. But I know there is a market for these needle minders, and also I like needle minders from Gina Unique Boutique because they're amazing quality. They're very strong and they're made of metal. Actually, there is one from Gina right here, Little Mermaid. Oops, she stuck to something. There is a magnet here and she stuck to it, like this one, Little Mermaid. And there are like lots of other needle minders that are great, they're amazing. I like them so much because her quality is really good. And I'm not using Kim needle minders all the time for my chart. They're more decoration for me, you know. And I keep this one on top so nothing break them, and I don't put anything on top just in case to protect from the dust, and in case something will be like maybe I know there is a cross stitch there, and there are needle minders, but maybe someone wanna put something on top so they will be safe. Okay. People saying hi to Paul. I told him to join me here, and he went to watch movie. Now he sent me messages. Thank you for all your comments, guys. Okay, as I said, I need to go. I would like to make another stream. If you like, let me know. And we will be talking maybe more often on our staycation, or how you call it another way. Hello from USA. Hello, hello, hello. And I hope you will enjoy our time together, and we will inspire together, and everything will be okay. You stay safe. And yeah, you're late, but you can see it in record. I will leave this video and you can watch it anytime, because whatever is live, I always save. And I will upload my next video very, very soon. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye.